Here, my something's going on with my clock. This is the second time today. Like I thought it was an hour earlier than it was. It's really weird, really weird. But in any case, we're in these lows. I positioned myself in both directions, so I've got a strangle. I've got a strangle on, right? I've got the same strike price for a put and a call, both at the money. And what I'm expecting is a drop, a significant drop down based on this cross reading congruency. Well, we should have a drop here at the end of the day, too, in the last few minutes, probably the last 10 minutes. But a significant drop overnight, over the weekend, I think. And then in the morning, we have this big move to the upside, followed by a drop, followed by another big move to the upside. It's the Magus card, meaning it's going to give us a significant opportunity. And that's why I'm in a long position. So I'm looking to get out of the short position in the morning if we have a gap down. If we don't have a gap down, what I'm looking to do is... basically, if we don't have a gap down, then that's why I open up the call, because we've got this adjustment card here. This should be a significant move to the upside here, out of oversold territory. It's just a matter of how far down we go, right? So I got both directions, right? If we open lower, I go there, and then I get out of the call when we move higher. If we open higher, I get out of the call, and I open up another short position probably before this decline into... tomorrow. It's a unicursal, or into Tuesday, I should say. It's unicursal hexagram energy. So on Monday at the high, right around midday. Right, so what I've got basically right now is for October 30th. Actually, I have it's not a strangle, it's a straddle, right? So I've got 422 calls expiring on October 30th. I've got 424 puts that expire on the 30th. And so what I'll do is on Monday, depending on where we open, there's two different directions that I could get into. But I would get out of the long position here midday, no matter what happens. And probably double up on the short position. If we open lower with a significant gap down, I'll take profits on my short position, probably open a long position really, really, really fast to close here midday. Both long positions. And most important thing I want to do, guys, without all this fancy footwork, on Monday I want to make sure I'm in a short position. Maybe I open up a partial here, and then if at the end of the day we find ourselves at the same high, I would complete that short position in anticipation of the following day cash out opportunity at a lowest low, most likely. Hey, B. Will Netflix hit back to 350 next week? Sorry I got on so late, B. I don't know what's going on with my clock. Twice today I was waiting for a specific hour, and it's like an hour till, and I look down, and then I look back up, and it's like 45 minutes past. I'm like, what? Basically what happened today. Really weird. Some sort of time jump or something. I don't know. There's some sort of definite manifestation, powerful manifestation energy going on today. All right, so 350 next week. Yes or no? I got a no for that. Guys, the the December monthlies are going to be coming out on our website relatively soon. So even the public versions, which are only partials, but if you've got a subscription, you should be seeing December come out like over the next several days. All of the December readings are going to come out. They won't come out on public on YouTube until 30 days prior, so in mid-November. You subscribe here, guys. It's a really great way to support the channel. I know the names of everybody that goes ahead and does this because they're really the core foundation of our support. You go to SO Meta Posts on our website, Tarot for Traders, monthly subscription, click here to order, and you subscribe to any one of these individual ticker symbols or crypto, or you can get all of them, all the paid versions. Really, really great way to support the channel, guys. Gives us peace of mind here. Allows me to pay my team properly. Hey, AV, will Tesla go under 190 next week? Thank you. It was luck. Appreciate it. Much gratitude to you. Hey, Proof. Will Tesla go under 190 next week? I got a no for that. All right, and so you guys can see what I'm talking about when you hear me say sideways S formation within a channel a lot, right? So that's the Queen of Cups card, which is the theme card today. And usually it's horizontal, but when it's like a theme card rather than just an hour of time, or if it's like a month's worth of time, the larger the time frame, the more likely it is to be at an angle. In any case, what you do is you go from resistance, you decline to support, reverse, go all the way back to that same resistance, and then reverse and go all the way back to that support, which is basically what's taking place here at an angle. That's the sideways S formation within a channel. Gold and oil. God, did I get to that 2023 gold that I wanted to do, just get the end of? I wonder if I did that. I forget. That's September. Where's the 2023? Yes, I did it. Awesome. Okay, so we've got the remainder of gold here. And then USO, let's take a look at. I haven't gotten to 2024 on either of these, FYI. So guys, if you're just hopping on, I'm in a straddle. I've got a put and a call very, very close. The put's in the money now. The call's just out of the money now. And what I'm looking to do is on Monday morning, if we open up with a significant drop like I expect, I'll look to close that short position, and then I would open up another long position to regain the loss from the long end over the weekend. I'd close that long position there for a day trade and close the long position opened today there for a day trade. Either way, long positions get closed there, and I would open up short position there again. Midday in the midst of that move higher, I'd open up a partial, and then if at the end of the day we find ourselves at the same high, I'd complete that that short position in anticipation of a significant move lower. Don't forget to follow that rule of karma, guys. Really counting on people to do that. Hey, Tabraze. All right, so gold. Yeah, there's highs for gold at the end of the year here. And this move, this right here, that's that Fool card, that significant opportunity that stands out amongst other opportunities right there. And that'll take us into highs. Probably the same highs that we already saw, though. I'm not necessarily higher highs. Or maybe they're higher in... No, it looks like they're the same high. They're roughly the same high. Let's see. Are they higher or are they the same high? Are they the same? Is it the same price level, roughly? The same high at the end of the year as we have here in May? Interesting. And I have a high in May. That X. Yeah, it's the same price level roughly. Or we at least see the same price level. Do we go higher? No. Clear Kinetic, no. So in the next couple of weeks, I would say... So we're going to come up on the upper end of a range here in early November. And then decline from that in the midst of that decline. So like maybe like the first or second week of November, maybe in the midst of a decline, I would want to open up a long position. That would be the best place to do it from this moment forward. It would have made sense to do it at the Fool card for sure. But there's possibility of like a significant drop here to a low, guys. We've got this thing sticking out here, so be mindful of that. Probably some pretty significant price swings in the last 2 months for gold. I didn't do USO for 2023 though. Oh, I did. No, I know it doesn't look like I finished it. No, it's not. It's not been finished, but got that Fool card there for USO as well. Look at that. So there's probably a high in here between November and December and a big move into it with a trough and then back to the high. So you might risk getting in now before this really fast sudden move higher, but does it go higher than its previous high in the year 2023? Yes, it does. You might risk getting in now, or around now. Hi all, is next week bullish in S&P, or is there a low? There's a low on the 24th. There's probably a low later on in the week, but it gets really choppy to braze. It's a little difficult. It's going to get really choppy. So right now I'm positioned in both directions in anticipation of volatility. I'm like so like mind boggled how I got on so late. I was waiting for 3 o'clock. It's so weird. Yeah, so a low on the 24th. For a lot, it looks like probably lower low on the 24th based on what I've seen for a lot of stocks. But we're gonna have like this pop to the upside on Monday, then a lowest low, and then possibly we have like I would be surprised if it's a highest high, but it's gonna really stand out as a peak on the 25th, and then we go back into lows, and then there's possibility of another highest high on the 30th. It's like it's really wild there, really wild in the last week. If you're a novice trader, I would say take your profits on the short end on 24th and just sit it out, sit on the sidelines. There's always more opportunities when things get clearer, you know? Hey, Nature's Well. Yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday, Proof. I cut the position in half because I needed to hedge. I saw this drop coming. And it didn't look like, it looked like we still had more to go south in SPC in October at the time that I did it. So I'm glad that I did it. It's really turning out to be like the one prediction that I was off on in 2023. It happens. And that's what it's kind of looking like, the one prediction that I was off on. The thing is that like a lot of the time in the past when I would lose money, it's when I would like I'd be off on something, and then I'd give up, and then the expectation, what I was waiting for, would happen after I'd give up, and I'd be so frustrated. I'd be right and still lose money. I used to do that so often when I first started. So I try not to change my position, and occasionally, very rarely, we're gonna have one that's wrong. But there's probably like the best exit is probably in November for SPC. Will it reach $4 by end of month? And SPC actually has. I just did the December. We were talking about this yesterday, and I said, ask me after I do the December. I'm pretty sure December has a lower price level than the low that we have here in October. Like the lowest low of the year is probably in December, but I think we're going to see some real price swings. Like November, there's probably a better exit for a short position, or a long position. Excuse me. Um, is it on the 24th, the low for Tesla? Oh, well, actually, hold on a sec. I want to back up here. It gets pretty crazy, and then there's like a failed attempt to break through key resistance in November, followed by a decline through support. Look at the November reading. Yeah, November looks like a better time to exit a long position. But do we hit $4 by end of month? Very doubtful, my friend. Very doubtful. I got a no for that. Is the lowest for Tesla on the 24th, or should I buy now? Why does it do that to me? Sorry, guys. I like it on the left side. Whew. No, there's a low on the 24th. But there'll be some sort of rebound. I'd probably buy some here if you can still buy. I'd probably buy some here, a partial, and then on towards the end of the day on Monday, I'd probably open up like a short or open up some puts to hedge that and close the puts the very next day. It's probably what I would do with Tesla, but it looks like. Yeah, see, we answered this question. Tesla, this will be a lower price level than what we had on the 17th, which is, oh, well, it's way up there. Well, how about that? Was I not right about that or what? Jeez. All right. Will BTC reach 30K again this weekend? Oh, it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to do that. Well, it did today, right? This is the 20th. Pop and drop. It'll probably see it again tomorrow, is my sense. Most likely we see it again tomorrow, either tomorrow or on the 22nd. And I got a yes, we do see 30K. AV, I don't think so. I think there's a good chance we have lower price levels in December for SPY. I'm gonna look into that in a little bit more detail over the weekend, but my sense is that I probably missed a low there. Yeah, my sense is that it was like that will be lower. Yes. Oh, sorry, NFLX again. Sorry, short position expiring next week. Looking for a retracement back to the lows on Netflix. You'll get another opportunity. It would have been good to take the profits here and then get into another position on Monday, but you'll get another opportunity. Of that, I'm pretty confident. Yeah. Man, I'm smoking October. Whew. September and October really on point, guys. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so there'll be a decline on Monday. We probably open lower with a decline. I wouldn't stay in Netflix on the short side any longer than this than Monday though. I would get out of a short position in Netflix on Monday, and yeah, I would do that. And you could do that, by the way. So on a 1 day chart, there'll be three pokes through the same horizontal price level, followed by a sharp drop off of the third poke, taking us into a low for the day. And the opportunity is probably in the midst of like some erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level on a 1 day chart as well. Wish I could give you more. Bitcoin. So it looks like we probably had this pop and drop already. We might open lower tomorrow. It's possible we open lower tomorrow. But there should be another move to the upside, probably see the same high again there. And if it's not there, then on the 22nd, we'll probably have a crest around the 30K mark and sell off from that down to and through support. So probably through, maybe through here. Let's see. Yeah, it goes through the 28.3 mark. That support right there around 28.3. And then it'll do like a U-shaped reversal and come back and reuse it as support. Yeah. And that was, you want 24th, 25th movements? So there's going to be a lot of price change on the 24th. We're going to see a high, like a prominent high and a prominent low there. So this didn't end up being a lowest low. It ended up being a prominent trough. And so with that said, I'd say I'd probably be leaning towards the long side. There's going to be crazy behavior over this next week in a lot of stuff. Something probably goes down. But we go from like a low to a high on the 24th and then back to a low on the 25th. Then a crest on the 26th before a sharp decline overnight on the 26th, 27th, or like on the cusp, I should say, of 26th, 27th. Is XRP going to make it back? Oh, is the Tesla low in October? Yeah, Tesla's going lower. We talked about this. Tesla's going lower on the. Will be lower on the 24th than it. Oh well, then the 17th. So let's see. Does it go lower here? We might even have a lower. I think we might have a lower low on the 23rd with Tesla. Do we have a lower low on the 23rd with Tesla? Yes or no? No. Do we have a lower low for Tesla on the 24th? No, this might be the low here. Is this the month's lowest low for the entire month of October for Tesla? Yes or no? Yeah, I got a yes for that. So we're at the bottom for the month there. XRP gonna make it back to year's high. It doesn't look like XRP reaches the highs from earlier in the month. No, it doesn't. We're gonna have a reversal here pretty relatively soon. This is pretty accurate reading, guys. Yeah, I got a no for that. It's mixed to raise. SPY is mixed in November. Tesla, oh, for the rest of the year. Okay. Yikes. Looks like I was off on the highest high there by a little bit. But that's that second peak here. So we have a highest high in July. That ace, see that top E card, Ace of Wands. My 1 years for 2024 are going to be so much better because I've gotten so much better over 2023. It's ridiculous. But in any case, that was the highest high, and then we had another significant peak in September, and then another significant peak here. So that would put us, yeah, I think we probably see lower price level there. Yeah, I got a yes. It's lower. It's a lower low in December. That death card. Gala SUI coin. Look, okay, so Gala over the weekend. Overall trend direction. We should see a significant reversal standing out on a multi-day scale tomorrow. Probably to the upside. Let's see what we got going on in Gala. So we probably have a move higher tomorrow, and then we create like a near overbought peak or an overbought peak or crest that we sell off from through multiple supports on Sunday. And then SUI, SUI. Overall trend direction over the weekend. It's looking bearish. There's an important support level highlighted tomorrow, which means we're already kind of highlighting that important support level on a multi-day scale. I would say it's highlighted tomorrow, meaning that we probably break through it, and then on Sunday we have a decline through multiple supports. Yeah, it might be that Israel like goes in, land troops go in next week or something. Let's see. Yeah. Look at that. How appropriate is that yes card? They're going in. I asked, are they going in? Are they going to go? Israeli ground forces going to go in starting next week? And I got the Prince of Discs. I mean, it doesn't get more conclusive than that. Man. All right, my friends, I'm going to roll. Thank you so much for watching. As always, definitely people made some money today, so please follow through on that rule of karma. I don't want to see you guys get cut off from the flow of abundance like that. The last individual that just didn't follow, didn't follow. And then one day, it was over. Counting on you guys. Blessings to all my angel investors out there. I'll see you guys on